the left, to the left.
Yo, 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 what is up? Welcome to LG's house, episode 23 under my watch. And I just lost my left headphones. Did you lose yours? Your headphones on both sides?
I only hear it on the left-hand side.
So you just lost half your headphones?
Yes, I did.
Interesting.
Let's see here.
Okay. Hold on, let me see. Oh, no, it just came back. Must have had a short in the system.
Gotcha.
Anyway, Gremlins. Welcome to episode 23 of LG's house. The voice you hear over there emanating from Piss Alley is none other than Gary Snyder.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How
Welcome
y'all
in
doing?
here, Gary. How you doing?
Hey, doing good. Happy Saturday, man. Glad to be here Saturday afternoon.
Saturday.
For
It's
20
a Saturday.
23, man. What does that number 23 remind you of?
Devin Brown from the UTSA Roadrunners.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep.
The
The greatest
idol.
spur ever, right?
Yeah, let me just show you exactly what I think this number fucking reminds you of.
Oh, I thought you were, okay.
Yeah, I thought I was pulling out something.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I
this
see. I see.
These are the Jordans, 23, the greatest of all time.
What type of J's are those?
I'm not that good at shoes. My
okay.
Yeah, my whole,
Shoe specialist, help us out.
Yeah,
Hold that up again.
Yeah, check it out.
So sideways, so they can get a good look at it.
Yeah, check it out, man. These are my.
What kind of J's are these?
Yeah, explain.
Are they real?
Yeah.
Are they knockoffs?
Who knows, man? They're not. My homeboy. He's a sneakerhead, right? So
okay.
he has a whole bunch of these. So he gave me one for Christmas, and I rock them. And you were telling me earlier, like, this is number 23 show, and I'm like, oh, fucking Jordan. I got to wear my Jordans for this show. And I got a little bit of a funny story. I want to say it ties too much into Jordan, but
Okay, before you do that,
yeah.
Jordan 1 lows. James Aguirre in here. Those are the Jordan 1 lows.
Dude, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, James. We're older generation, so we're always like, Jordan's the GOAT, right? And I had a friend of mine who was the biggest Jordan fan that I've ever met in my life. Like the jerseys, the shoes, and this was back in '99 when me and Jeff were living off of Thousand Oaks, and this guy, his name is D, and I talked about D. He's that guy that did that freestyle rap with that kind of knockoff Limp Bizkit band on White Rabbit. Mm-hmm. So it's that guy. And we get a knock on the door, right? And he's like, dude, we got to check out this video. And the video was, he recorded all of the Chicago Bulls championship run. And
Yeah.
I think this was like, when did they win their first championship? It was like 1991, right? Or something like that?
Sure.
Right? I don't know, 1999, whatever. But see, he'll get stoned.
Like 8 years old.
He'll get, oh, that's right. You're like a little kid. I keep forgetting our age gap.
Yeah.
But anyways, like he like watched all of them. Super fan. He recorded all of them like VHS style. So he had them all on those big old VHSs. And he would just get stoned and just randomly like watch, Jordan do his magic in the finals. So anyways, he's going to his collection, right? And he looks and he noticed that the one that he wants to see is gone. And he was like, where the fuck is my shit? He's like tearing his room up, and he's like, and this is what he's telling me and Jeff when he knocked on our door with this VHS tape. And he's like, dude, I'm tearing it up. I can't find it. And he's like, dude, I bet you my roommate has it. And his roommate that I've met a few times was this like 6'8", like country boy white guy.
All right.
And just super big dude. And very intimidating.
Fat.
So he goes to his room, and because he knows that his roommate has a VHS, video camera, like the big ones, where you slop those big old tapes in there. Mm-hmm. So what happened was, I guess he was looking for a tape, put it in there to record.
Oh no.
Yep. So homeboy puts it in there to Stone to watch the show, and all of a sudden it cuts to him with his girlfriend, and he's like, "Oh my fucking god!" He stops it, and he's like, "I got to go to Jeff and Gary's and watch the rest of this because I don't know what's going to happen, but I think I know what's going to happen." So that's when he's like knocking on our door and shit. We're like, fucking put it in. And he puts it in and starts off exactly where he stopped it at. So it's in the middle of his fucking, like a Jordan run. Right in the middle of it, just cuts off. And he's in the camera and she's like, hey, what's up, baby? And we're like, oh, fuck, it's going down.
Oh, no.
And D was like, before we did that, he's like, roll up a blunt. We roll up the fast blunt. So we're all smoking a blunt, watching this, man, just checking it out. We're like, oh, and this dude's at work. You know what I mean? He's
Smoking
gone.
reefers?
So we're sitting there getting high. It's escalating. And, dude, the crazy thing about it was that this dude, 6'7", like he looked like a linebacker like for the Chicago Bulls in 1985. He was just, or not Chicago Bulls, Chicago Bears.
Okay.
So he's just a big dude. His girlfriend, it was like 5'1", very timid, shy, like wouldn't expect anything from her to be like whatever.
Okay.
But dude, in this video, dude, she was the dom, like a dominatrix, and he was like this. She was like slapping him around, like fucking like slapping his ass, and fucking me and homeboy, like all of us were like laughing our fucking ass off the whole time. Then that fucking thing was long. But anyways, we're laughing.
So to speak.
Yeah, okay.
We out the gimp.
So we were laughing our fucking ass off, dude. And this dude's bent over on the couch because they propped the camera up.
Oh, no.
She leaves, comes back wearing a fucking strap on.
No.
We're like, no fucking way, dude. We're high as fuck. We're like, no fucking way. She starts pegging this guy. Like I've never seen, like she was like a Tasmanian double on this dude's ass. Like just like rep it. And we like stopped, like, we're done. We're fucking done here. And the dynamics of her little small petite frame with this dildo and this big country boy bent over on the couch getting pegged.
That was it? That was the last straw? You had to turn it off?
Oh, no.
Some pegging? You draw the line at pegging?
Have you been pegged?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, well, whatever.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Every time I think of Jordan, I think of the pegging. Yeah.
So the greatest
23.
basketball player of all time reminds you of
Pegging.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
Yeah. So
You always throw a wrench in these stories. I'm like, where the hell is this thing going? I thought old boy was gonna be pissed off that he got his Bulls like championship run recorded over.
Oh, he was
But
pissed.
he was like, he was pissed, but he was excited at the same time. He ran over there and was like, let's roll up and watch this. Like,
Imagine,
who does that? Who wants to see their buddy do that? You want to see your buddies do that?
I never looked at him the same, man. I
don't
think I
wanna
saw
see
him like
my
one or two
buddies
times
do that.
before he moved out. He was so embarrassed because D was pissed off. He's like, dude, why would you record this shit on my championship Michael Jordan 1990 run?
Off the top of your head, how many friends or acquaintances have you seen on video banging?
Fuck, man. I'm trying to think here. Honestly, none. I don't
That
think,
one?
I think that was the only one. And this guy was a little bit more of an acquaintance.
Well, that's what I said. Friends or acquaintances.
Yeah.
Someone you know banging on video. How many times have you seen that?
That's
Someone
the
you
first,
know.
That's the first and last, man.
That's the first and last?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
That was it.
I'd say I've seen one.
Oh, you seen one?
Yeah.
Well,
it was
you
forced
tell me
on
that
me.
story.
It was forced on me. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to. Let's just say his name is I don't know. Let's just say his name is Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe Blow.
Joe Blow. Good
Yeah.
old Joe Blow.
Joe Blow, he forced his picture on me. He's like, check this out. It was a video of him doggy styling his girl.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, and I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was like a porno because it was like a close up. And then they go for the selfie, and I'm like, no, like what did you just made me watch that, bro? Like,
dude, the thing about it got me thinking too when I saw that. I mean, all day long, me and Jeff were laughing because, again, like the way that she just went to town on this dude's ass, blew it up with this big old dildo.
Jesus Christ.
And it got me fucking thinking, like, how many of my my friends or acquaintances that I know
Magnum Dom.
they take it, like they like getting pegged, man. And this guy was a very intimidating, burly guy.
It's like Ralphie on The Sopranos.
Hey, man.
He liked it when Tony's sister would peg him. So
Hey man, more power to you, do it, but keep away from my butthole. It's all exit only, man.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, truth coming out now. Huh? Yeah.
do what you want.
do what you want,
No, mine's one way.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
Out.
Out.
So, yeah.
Audi.
Yeah.
Audi 5000. But happy 23. Yeah, that's Jordan's the best. Though, have you ever seen Jordan live when you were a kid, or no? You never saw him play
Live? No, I didn't go to an NBA game until later in my life.
My first basketball game was Spurs against Chicago back in like 90. Fuck, I want to say like 94 or something. No, 93 or 92 or something like that. I won these tickets in middle school for like having like straight A's, and it was like 4 tickets to the game, and they were playing Chicago Bulls, and that's what got me actually into Spurs basketball. It actually was like, I want to say it was actually like a little bit earlier, like 1990, 1991 on their first championship run. We won that game, by the way. So That was and that was Hemisphere Arena. Old school,
The
Hemisphere, old
Yeah.
school, man.
The first Spurs arena of many to come, and future one to come too.
Wait, well, y'all talked about Project Marvel, you and
Yeah,
X, man.
yeah,
So,
we did. We talked about it and the problems, and the opportunities, and how pissed off the East Side is about broken promises and blah blah blah. And this news just came out that a few weeks ago, actually, that the Spurs rank dead last in fan experience in all teams in the NBA.
what? No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
I thought we had like the best.
no,
Wow.
the Spurs rank dead last, and R.C. Buford is actually the one who brought this up.
Huh. So
Yeah.
how they're going to correct that?
That's what I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
What are other teams doing different
Yeah.
that the Spurs aren't doing that makes their team's fan experience much better than our experience? I mean, what is the fan experience really? Honestly, is this might be going all the way back to what Project Marvel is all about. It's because of where it's located, man.
True. Yeah.
So you can't do anything there. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people like to hit the bars around the arena or the restaurants, then go to the game.
Yeah.
Or in reverse of that, go to the game, then immediately walk out to a nice part of town, have a good meal or a drink.
Yeah.
And you can't do that here.
To me, like, I felt like every time I went to a Spurs game, it was like time travel. Like the time went by so fast because I was having fun. Like there was things on the jumbotron, like you follow the dots, like the dot racing and like the kissing cam. And,
I mean,
like
that's
to me-
standard. That's standard fare at any arena. Any arena I've ever been to in America does those exact same things.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what they mean by this. Like what,
Yeah.
or how can they improve?
That's what I thought, man. I mean, to me, fan experience means in the arena, everything that's in those walls, right?
I feel like it's before and after, and they try to keep people around with that little outdoor area where they have some cover band playing, old rock tunes, the Bud Light Pavilion or whatever they call it, and it's all right. I mean,
yeah.
it's kind of like a crappy Fiesta band just playing, like.
Like another cover band that thinks they're rock stars.
And it's not. It's location.
Yeah.
It's location. That's why Project Marvel needs to get done.
I remember
It's going to cost us, but
my as a fan of the Spurs or just a fan of any sport, I think the number one thing that you want to do is be there at the game to see your team win the championship. And I was there with Mike, aka Chino, watching the Spurs 2003. David's last game. And that was just a magical year. So we're at that, and of course we're trying to get out of that, and it was just bottlenecked. Like I think we're stuck in traffic trying to get out of the Alamo Dome situation for like
they
2.5, 3 hours.
They got to improve that, or they got to make it to where you could just walk out and enjoy your night and then go home later.
Yeah, not true. Well,
Sunset Station the city needs to like claim eminent domain and take over that whole Sunset Station area.
What is it now?
And redo it. It's a bunch of like restaurants and little private clubs, and it's privately owned. But if that was in its heyday, you could walk out of the Alamo Dome straight into Sunset Station, down the stairs, across the tracks, boom, you're at Sunset Station.
Nice.
I think they have a bridge now that goes over it.
They do.
Yeah,
They do.
and boom, there's a whole bunch. There used to be like restaurants and clubs you could go to right there, and then they need to revamp that whole area because that's prime real estate. Especially when they do Project Marvel.
Well, I remember when they first opened up Sunset Station, it was like 5 clubs in one. That was the big thing. They're trying to make our nightlife better. And I remember going to it, and it was just, I don't know.
They could redo that whole thing, but
Yeah.
it needs to be a part of the situation there because that's too prime real estate. Because it leads right into St. Paul Square, which St. Paul Square is a lot better than it used to be now, and that's somewhat the east side, I guess. It's on the east side of the highway, but further down there, you get to like Mark's Outing on Commerce, and then it starts to become the real east side where, gotta watch your back a little bit.
Well, they should have kept the Hemisphere Arena. That shit was awesome. I'm glad I caught a few games in my childhood at that arena, and it really did have that, mystique. It was an awesome venue. Yeah, old as shit, of course. Probably we all would have died at some point. Jumbotron just drop on the players, but it was cool, man. It was cool.
I never experienced that.
Yeah, but Jordan. But seeing Jordan live, man, I'm glad I got to see him live, man, because I know a lot of the young whippersnappers don't understand how badass this guy was. Really, I mean, yes, we have clips and stuff, but man, when you see him, man, it was crazy.
I was watching the that series they have on, I believe it's on ESPN, The Last Dance,
Oh yeah,
and it's really good, man.
dude, his eyes, the whole show, right, are all like just bloodshot. Like he's just smoking cigarettes,
Yeah,
drinking bourbon.
Well, I love the back and forth him and Reggie Miller had originally, and then he just like shut Reggie up completely one game, and then ever since then Reggie was like, I'm never gonna call him Jordan again. It's always gonna be the Black Cat or the Black Jesus.
Man, Allen Iverson's story when he first saw Jordan on the court, first game ever against Jordan.
What are we talking about?
Is just straight up, badass. When he was saying that he literally saw Jordan's aura, like just glowing, and he's wearing the Jordans. And
I don't know about all that, but maybe Allen Iverson was smoking on a little something then.
probably, but still. But still,
Oh,
man,
maybe a little harder than that.
Yeah, but I mean, but have you seen? Shut up. But have you I mean, come on. If you're around your idol, like D, like D probably would have saw, the aura, because this is like this. This is like a legend to you. You know what I mean? So who
Who's
knows?
your idol?
No, I'm not saying it. I already know what's coming up. Fucking drop it, D's nuts. God damn.
Yeah.
I know all your little
Sorry.
little samples now.
Damn it. Stole my
Gotta switch 'em
thunder.
up.
You just got to fall on it. Fall on the sword,
no.
man, for the show. Do it for the bit. You know?
No,
God
sir.
damn it. Oh, man. Speaking of bits, here's a good bit that we just started happening on this show. This show has an official sponsor. LG's House is brought to you by dun, 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 evbase.com. If you need accessories for your EV vehicle, Cybertrucks, Teslas, Mustang Mach-E, F-150 Lightning, the Hummer EV, Ioniqs, Volkswagens, whatever it may be, evbase.com is your one-stop shop for all accessories for your electric vehicle. Enter the promo code LG at checkout. That gets you 20% off any purchase, anything on the store here. If you have a Cybertruck, look, they got like ladders and stuff you can put on there. See what other EVs they cover that I didn't mention.
Ladders. Yeah, on the
Yeah,
side.
it's
What
like a
the
ladder
hell?
rack. You can have a ladder rack. So yeah, the Hummer, the Mach-E, the F-150, the Ioniq,
Oh, man.
even the Chevy EVs. If you have a Bolt,
I'm sorry, but that fucking ladder on that fucking Cybertruck looks
Hey,
fucking
man.
hilarious, man. I'm sorry. I know you can't say
you got
nothing,
to
but I
carry your
will.
ladder somehow.
Got to carry you.
Yeah, Rivian. They got a ton of Rivian stuff.
The Cybertruck already looks hilarious, and you got to slap a ladder on there.
What do you think of that Rivian? That truck in the middle there. I think it's dope.
Let me see here. Take a look here. I guess. I don't know.
It looks a little cartoony, like
does.
almost like Pixar.
Yeah.
But I think it's dope.
Okay.
I would buy it. Well, if you have one of those, you can get all your accessories from evbase.com. Save 20% by entering the promo code LG at checkout. Thank you to everyone, especially Bruce over there at evbase.com.
Man, so I went out last night with a friend of mine that came in town. What's up, Duran? He was hungover.
Duran?
Duran.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but yeah, like that's how he's like, it's like Duran, but like Duran, but Duran.
What up, Duran?
What's up, man? Yeah, he's probably laying on the couch all hungover. But anyways, we took an Uber from downtown back to my spot, and the lady that picked us up was the oldest Uber driver I've ever seen in my life. Like straight up silver hair, thin skin with the sunspots or liver, whatever. I mean, she's not wearing any glasses because I thought like she looked like she was in her 80s, but she drove like a champ, and I was actually super
kind of car?
impressed. It wasn't. It was. I don't know. I think it was like just like a Chevrolet or something like that. But I just kept like, damn, this lady's old. You know, like she's up there, but she's driving, and I thought that was super fucking impressive to be up in that age, man. With thin ass skin driving.
And she drove good.
She drove
So
fucking
she beats
perfect.
the stereotype.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she drove better than me. You know, fuck.
Did you tip her?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bet you did.
These nuts.
Appreciate it very much.
Yeah, nice. Oh, that's a new one. Okay.
You know where that's from?
What is that from?
I had a wrong number and she just left a message. She totally thought she had the right number, and this was the whole message.
Would you please call me back? This is Billy Parker. Appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that sounds so old school. I was like, that's awesome. I have to cut that.
How
cut that
old
up.
is that message?
It's only about like maybe a little over a year.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it sounds
Maybe
like
2 years old.
Oh my god, I want to meet this person. You need to call her
Yeah,
back.
Billy Parker, right? No, I never called her back. I let her suffer in misery. Nobody ever called her back.
Oh, man.
It sounded urgent though.
Wouldn't that suck if you look her up on Instagram and she has like an OnlyFans link? I'd be like, God damn it, everyone.
But I love that her name's Billy too.
Oh,
It's
it's
Billy Parker.
God, she sounds like her name, man. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
like
great.
She's probably on the Titanic and has all these cool stories.
I'd love to. I should have called her back.
God damn,
I should
call her
have just
back.
called her back live on the show when
Dude.
it happened.
Oh, my
and been
God.
like, "Hey, Billy."
Hey, what's up, Billy? How you doing? Yeah.
But yeah,
that's
she
pretty
sounds like
badass.
a nice lady.
Me and,
Lovely lady.
Me and Jeff, like, for our
For those that don't know, Jeff is one of our former roommates who is resting in power these days.
yeah, one of my best friends. We lived together for many years. So our voicemail, our recordings were like way out of control. So they used to get progressively like perverted or weird, but so if someone called us, like our friends can laugh and like ha ha, like whatever. But I guess we had
Your voicemails were perverted and weird?
yeah, no way.
No way.
Yeah. So my friend got pegged, right? So we had like a crazy voicemail, whatever, intro, greeting, whatever, and someone called the wrong number and called her fucking thing. And her voicemail, man, I wish I recorded it, was so disgusting. She's like, I don't know who this is, but this is disgusting. And what y'all are saying in this fucking voicemail. Oh my God. She was so, and me and Jeff just thought that was so fucking funny. But yeah.
Should have used that as the voicemail.
Oh God. Oh, that was like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Fun times, man. Speaking of fun times, do you know that have you ever been to a coffee shop where they're during the day where they're having like a rave or like a hip hop dance party or something like that?
No.
It's all the rage lately, apparently.
It is, huh?
Yeah.
This is obviously organized by old folks, right?
No, it's the new people. It's the Jenners, the Gen Zs and not the Xers, what's before Gen Z?
I mean, are they partying?
Millennials, the young millennials, I guess.
Yeah, but are they showing up like on drugs and partying, or are they just having like coffee and croissants and then dancing?
They're having coffee and croissants and dancing at 6 a.m.
I think we
with
need to
DJs.
check. We need to check that coffee.
What do you think?
It's coffee
there's
and
something
cocaine
in there.
Oh yeah, it's,
Cocaine.
yeah. It's Stevie Ray Vaughan type coffee, man.
Well,
whiskey, coffee, cocaine.
The most widely abused and most addictive drug in the world.
Okay, so
It's called caffeine.
true.
Yeah.
Or I'll say sugar, number one for me,
Well,
and then I'll say caffeine after that. But that's just me.
well,
So-
yeah.
so
is
would you
sugar
go-
considered a drug though?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's highly addictive.
I guess you could get a sugar high, right?
Yeah, it's highly addictive. No, I will not go one of those dumbass things. Fuck that.
I want to go to one. I want to DJ at one actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah.
do you know any like EDM artists that you can?
They're doing
spin?
they're doing hip hop parties too. So it's not all EDM. It's EDM and some of them.
See, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like to me, like hip hop, because I've seen that, and I think that's really cool.
They're doing like R&B dance parties, like 80s R&B dance parties in coffee shops.
I think that's better than the awkward guy on the acoustic guitar that they hire sometimes. And
Right?
You're just kind of like, I feel kind of sorry
But
for
do you
him.
really want to walk into a coffee shop at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. and hear
No.
loud music? Granted, if it was played at here's an old man in me. If it was played at a reasonable level,
Yeah, yeah.
then I would appreciate it.
is, dude. It's all about volume. dude.
Yeah.
There's Mexican restaurants that I don't go to during certain days just because when I walk in, there's gonna be a fucking mariachi band playing, and I can't eat my food. I'm like, I'm trying to get breakfast and just get my fucking huevos rancheros, and it's
Well, that's why you get it over with first. Be like, hey guys, come over and play the shortest song. Here's $20, and then they leave you alone,
oh god.
or they stay there the rest of the night.
They stay there the rest of the night. I mean, it's all about loudness. I think that's the key to being comfortable as you get older is just being around not being around a lot of people, and B, making sure the volume is like comfortable.
yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
that's it.
I don't bump super loud in my car anymore. Every now and then I'll turn it up, but it's not like, I try not to let the people next to me hear it,
Well, it's crazy too. As I get older, the music that I jam out to, it starts to reduce. As far as like now, I'm just like listening to like maybe some true crime stuff. It's not podcast stuff.
You're not even listening.
I'm
to
not even
music
listening
anymore.
to music. Yeah, because I'm sitting there trying to think of it. What can I listen to? What can I listen to? And sometimes I'm like sitting there for 10 minutes before I even like left the driveway.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, fuck this. And I was putting on something totally different. But yeah.
Well, apparently a lot of coffee shops in San Antonio are now doing this. I'm not saying a lot, but there's a handful that are now doing these. And I want to go check one out.
We should.
And if anyone knows of a coffee shop that would like to have a throwback like 90s hip hop, 90s, early 2000 hip hop night, I will play for free.
Oh, damn.
If we hit 500 subs, we'll have a 500 subs party
I like that.
at a coffee shop. We have to find
Okay.
one.
Got to find one.
But I will set up and do a day party. Doesn't have to be morning, but I'll do a day party
Yeah. Day
at
party's cool.
a coffee shop. We can find one. There's plenty of them. Actually, know one on the south side that I could probably reach out to.
I don't know how anyone studies at coffee shops or tries to do work, because I've tried to do that so many times where I'll take my laptop, go to a coffee shop. For me, as an ADHD person, it's just too distracting. I'm just always like looking around. Someone walks by, I look up. So I can't even get work done. So I just always admired, like, how do people just go there and just sit and they're just focused in their,
It's annoying.
I can't do it.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Well,
if I'm like editing video and I just have my headphones on and it's like something like that or photos, I could probably do it. But if it's anything where I have to like think super critically, I would just get annoyed with people around me.
I went on a first date to a coffee shop one time, and I'm never going to do this again because we walk in and it's quiet as fuck. So now, like, we sit down in the coffee shop and everyone can hear our conversation. And we've all been there where we've been to a spot where you can hear someone's conversation. So now I know that every guy in there and girl is like probably critiquing my game, which gets me a little nervous because I just feel like I'm on the spot a little bit. So I was like, you know what, I'm coffee shops, man. Like, no, I'm not unless there's an outside seating, cool. But no, I'll never do a date situation because I don't like everybody hearing my conversation. Like, fuck that. That's just awkward to me.
Yeah, it's like having your phone on speakerphone in public. Put that shit up to your ear, bro. Like, let's forget how to use a phone. Come on now. Oh man. But anyway, yeah, I would love to play at a coffee shop. My only rule is no request. You cannot make a request because I will not play it.
Not even like Tupac.
No requests. I'll get to Tupac at some point.
It will be in your playlist.
Yeah, no request. That's my number one rule. No request. I'll DJ for free. Once we hit 500 subs, and if I can't find a coffee shop, I'm going to look around to find somewhere that we can throw a little celebration, a little LG's house party. LG's house party. There you go.
I like
We'll
that.
call it.
No,
Even though it won't be at my house. Because I wouldn't dare have a bunch of y'all assholes at my house.
No, we got to
That's
show
why I
you.
got to Gary's in the alley. I don't even let him in the house.
Yeah, I'm fucking been out here. It sucks. The mosquitoes been biting me, but it's all good.
Yep.
I got sweet blood. That's what my mom tells me.
Boom, boom, boom. There's also, speaking of coffee shops, there's a new coffee shop opening up on Bandera Road. Bandera, which means flag in Spanish.
All right.
On Flag Road in Leon Valley. And their bit is you pay what you want.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Yep. It's called the Serenity. What is it called? I wrote it down here somewhere. Sweet Serenity Coffee Shop, where all the proceeds benefit addiction recovery.
Okay.
All the employees there are addicts in recovery. And there is no price on any of their products there. They serve everything the typical coffee shop would serve. Pastries, croissants.
Well, it takes me back to like,
espressos.
remember when HEB was experimenting when they used to like give you that tag and you go there and you tag your groceries as you went with the barcode and you'll have like the total bill. And then you literally either A, had to rescan it, or B, they're like, see you later. And they just trusted you to pay it, Me and Jeff like ripped that shit off like so many fucking times, man. You don't remember that? It could have been before your time. I think you're probably like, you're probably like 2.
No.
But
Self checkout? Like
yeah, but like
before self checkout?
yeah, but it was in
No.
your hand. It was before it got to like actual like self checkout.
No.
But they had these scanners they'll give you, and then you'll just scan all your food.
That's amazing.
And you randomly got chosen by the employee, which was like a teenage girl with pimples on her face at 16 or whatever. Would be like, yeah, you rescan, and then you had to scan all your stuff.
Weird.
But if you didn't, then you literally was just like, yeah, I paid, and just walk out with the groceries. And yeah, me and Jeff took advantage of that as like poor ass like 19-year-olds.
Sam's Clubs has that with your phone. You can walk through Sam's Club, scan everything as you put it in your basket, then pay with your phone, and then walk out. They still check your receipt as you walk out, but you don't have to go to the cashier at all. It's great.
Yeah, man, you can't. I don't know.
Boom. Kenny's in here, says his phone only works on speaker. He's been needing to upgrade. Yeah, upgrade. You're pissing everyone off around you. get some
Damn it, Kenny.
earbuds. Get some earbuds or something, man. Come on. No one wants to hear your damn conversation, Kenny. Sorry, but they don't. Also opening up in Texas, or in San Antonio, Texas, I should say, is the Texas Horror Museum.
Ooh, fuck yeah! Count me in on that.
Texas Horror Museum has opened up. I think they opened their doors on Friday, yesterday.
Okay. So
yeah.
break it down. What the hell is this about? Is it like serial killers? Is it
So the Texas Horror Museum focuses on South American folklore.
Okay,
So you're going to get
cool.
like chupacabras,
yeah.
chupacabras, La Llorona, I don't know, Day of the Dead stuff, whatever South Americans consider horror.
Okay.
It's going to be featured here, and it's actually started by a guy named Sergio Guerra,
Okay.
who is a master horror makeup effects artist
Awesome.
who moved his studio here to San Antonio. So this is also he's going to start a makeup effects school for horror effects.
That sounds cool, man.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool.
Pretty badass.
In New Orleans, they have a shop over there called the Death Museum, and it's small, whatever. Like not like they say museum, right? But it's not super big, but whatever. It's like a good space. But they just have a whole bunch of like just accidents and some horror stuff and some serial killer like stuff, whatever. But it was cool. It was interesting to check it out, man. But I'll be down to check that out, man.
I think we should go check it out and maybe even talk to Sergio, a.k.a. Dr. Frankenstein, as he's known in the industry.
Hey, you remember that folklore midget mansion back in the day?
I remember hearing about it, but I never knew where it was.
What's the
or anything about that?
I don't know any of the story about it. I just know that it was a little person that had a family, and I think he killed the family, but he had this house that was renovated to fit their size.
We should dive into that. I'm gonna make a note.
Yeah, we should, man. Like I know there might be some information about that, but as a kid, I was so fucking fascinated. Yeah, so fascinated to check that out. So.
Sorry, that's a drop.
Jesus.
Permisi. Midget Mansion. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I shouldn't say that word.
Yeah,
Little People Mansion.
Yeah.
Little People Mansion. So Dr. Frankenstein, a.k.a. Sergio Guerra, opened this place up. And it's not in addition to teaching classes, he is going to have a prop shop there. So if you need like horror props, you can check it out. I imagine this is going to be like movie level stuff. So
one of the only like I guess competition shows that I watch is Face Off, where it's these professionals, amateurs that are put in these competitions with different like topics, and they have to make crazy ass like prosthetics, face painting, whatever it may be. And it's super fucking cool, man. It's like badass.
Nice.
I dig it a lot.
I think we should go down there and get like some makeup done, and then go out like with like movie level, like Hollywood level style makeup.
When is it coming again?
It's open now. They opened on Friday, and it's at the Wonderland of America's Mall, the old Crossroads Mall.
Oh, that's down the street.
Yeah,
in some way, right?
Yeah, it says on 410 and I-10 right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe we should go. We make a bit.
I think we should check it out for sure. Maybe we can talk to Dr. Frankenstein and make him put like a giant like gash on your forehead,
You could do that too. Yeah.
but not the wound. I'm sure he'd be able to do that. You know,
I guess so.
big,
Yeah.
big old pizza gash on your face.
It's all for the views. Fuck it. Lay back. Integrity
literally,
gone.
literally,
Yeah, duh.
right in the
Let
right
me
in the
juggle
forehead.
your nuts as you come on my guts.
Damn,
I'm rapper. ass.
freestyle Saturday here.
I'm a rapper.
on LG's House. That's right. You are watching or listening to LG's House. We are on Spotify as well. For those that don't know, you can follow this show on Spotify and listen. Spotify does support video now too, so you can watch on Spotify
Oh, fuck. Man.
as well.
Damn.
Yeah, we're up there, man. It posts to Spotify a little bit after we get done with this show here. So look, it's not live because Spotify doesn't do live yet. Hopefully soon. But those of you on YouTube, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. Help us out a little bit. It lets YouTube know we're doing a badass job. And maybe one day they can give us some money, but we're far away from that. But please hit the like button and the subscribe button. If you do want to give us money and donate to our microphone fund, buymeacoffee.com/DJLG210 is the website to donate to our microphone fund, which will not only benefit this show right here, it will benefit the Sports Cave, which is another show that I produce, which airs Monday and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. right here on this channel and at Sports Cave Live on YouTube. Microphones are desperately needed here in our studio so we can get rid of these, wannabe NBA broadcast mics and get some real professional microphones up in here. buymeacoffee.com/DJLG210. Shout out to everyone up in the chat.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm glad y'all here, man.
Yep.
Good to see
Kenny,
everybody.
James, Gilbert, Toro Loco, Hustler 210
Woo, hustling.
up in here.
I'm a hustler,
I'm
baby.
a hustler, baby.
Dude, have you seen? Okay, so my brother works at a movie theater. So he was telling me the big movie that's out right now is Superman. What is your worst Superman movie that you've seen? Because mine is Quest for Peace with that fucking dumbass, like Gold's Gym blonde guy who's Nuclear Man.
Which one is Quest for Peace?
That's the one with Richard Pryor, I believe. Is it? No, that's number 3.
I
right?
like that one.
Yeah, that one's funny.
Quest for Peace is 4, right?
Yeah, it's 4, man.
Let me look it up. Jamie, look that up for us.
Jamie, you know
Okay.
what's up.
Yeah, Superman 4 is probably the worst one. Yeah, it's Quest for Peace.
Okay.
Because I don't really remember that. The first 3 are fantastic. I nothing compares to the Christopher Reeves Supermans. I'm sorry, nothing.
Nothing.
The
does,
first
man.
3 are great.
Oh, the best.
First
man.
3 are great.
Well, to me, like the first, like people talk about like number 2 movies, I guess, but yeah, Superman 2 with General
Zod?
Zod,
Is that
yeah.
where Zod comes down?
That's what's yeah, that to me
Okay.
was my favorite.
So one is Lex. Well, Lex Luthor's in all of them. So because he brings Zod down,
He does,
doesn't
right?
he? Or how does Zod? I need to rewatch those.
Yeah,
They're all
rewatch
on
it,
HBO. Have you seen the documentary on HBO, the Christopher Reeves story?
Oh no, I didn't. That sounds badass.
Yeah, it's
Tell me a little-
badass and it's sad, and
fuck,
you know
man.
it just goes through his struggles
Yeah.
after getting paralyzed, and
Fuck,
it,
man.
well, it also goes through how like he was, an inspiration to a bunch of people. He went up there and got that award at like the Oscars or something like that after he was paralyzed.
I remember that, man.
Yeah, but it's a great documentary on HBO. I highly recommend it. I've been watching a lot of documentaries on HBO, which actually HBO's in the news right now, and I've been calling it HBO, but the app was formerly Max. You remember Max?
Yeah.
It was HBO
Max, yeah.
and then they're like, nah, we're not going to call it that. We're going to call it Max. Just call it Max. Well, they decided that was a stupid move, and they switched back. Now they're HBO Max again.
Gotcha.
It was like one of the worst rebranding mistakes in the history of mankind. It probably only second to Twitter turning into X.
Well, I mean, to me, like, yeah, HBO just had the best intro back in the day in the 80s where they had that swooping camera going through the countryside all the way into, like, the person's home.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, you got to
No.
look it up.
I just
Gotta
remembered
look it up.
the screen, HBO, the one they
Yeah.
have now.
Yeah, no,
That's the one I remember.
This-
I don't remember the old one.
this one because like I'm a big like I love like like miniatures. Like if you ever see like
So it's like the Pee Wee Herman intro.
exactly.
Okay, I got you.
It comes on in, dude. Like that was the best one. I was like, how are they gonna top that? And I don't think they ever have since. But like that '80s intro of HBO was just fucking beautiful, man.
Nice.
Beautiful, man. It was one of my favorites.
So speaking of HBO, there's this documentary that I've been watching on there. Speaking of another documentary called The Mortician.
Oh fuck, that sounds badass.
Yeah.
That sounds so cool.
And it's about I guess I can kind of spoil it for you, but it's about this guy. His name is David Sconce, and he ran the crematorium for the for his family's funeral home. He like married into this family, right? That had like this. You know how funeral homes are always like owned by like families.
Yeah, it's
like
a family business.
It's a family business,
it's a
right?
true family business.
So this guy married into a family business, and they were like, "Oh, let's put our son-in-law in charge of the crematorium." And boy, did he do some wild stuff in there, man! Like unethical. Like
that's my biggest fear, dude, is be butt naked on that thing, and they're like having a party around me, my dead body. I'm just butt naked. They're dead.
So the reason I bring that up, that documentary that you can watch right now on HBO Max, the new HBO Max, formerly known as Max, it's called The Mortician, about David Sconce. It was a California funeral home and a crematorium. The reason I bring it up is because there is a company that wants to build a crematorium right on the edge of McAllister Park over by the baseball fields. And they just applied for zoning. And I'm not going out there and saying that this company does unethical business practices or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying maybe next to where all the little kids are playing baseball is not the best place to put a burning body pit.
Or
like
or if all of a sudden a barbecue restaurant opens up kind of close by, then that could be very suspect.
I feel like this is a wild zoning request, and you can go to the city's website, the zoning website for the city, and see the request yourself and let them know what you think about it. But my personal opinion is it's like might not be the best place to put it. And it's going to be like right on the banks of, I don't know if you're familiar with McAllister Park, but it's a pretty big walking trails. And some of the trails go by Lawrence Creek, Lorence Creek. And they want to put it like right on the banks of that creek right there.
A friend of mine, his dad was a mortician, and he was bartending at this restaurant I was working on on the Riverwalk. And I said, well, why are you over here? I feel like that's kind of a good spot. And he's like, nah, man, I lasted one day. He goes there. On his first fucking day, where his dad was like, hey, come on in here. Like, it could be, we can get this, it could be part of the family tradition. It can get you going in the right direction. A burnt body comes in, and they got to put this burnt body in the cat. Obviously, it's a closed casket situation, but if when you get burned, like really bad, like you get stuck in these fucking positions. So he has to like fucking break the limbs and massage shit out, and he's like touching.
Okay, so yeah, this is kind of like the Mortician. This is what they do on the Mortician.
Yeah. And he was like, nope, I'm done. Like, so like he had that one story where he told me, and he was like, nah, fuck that, dude. I had to do this. And it was like, this is just not, I can't handle this. So I definitely respect the ones that do it ethically. You know what I mean? Like to do that. Yeah. Like, oh God.
Well, you're only supposed to do one body at a time. And if you have to, if you're breaking limbs and stuff, that means you're probably putting more, it's too small of an oven, or you're putting more than one in there.
Well, I mean, this was, I guess it was a funeral home. I thought that was the same thing. Isn't it the same thing?
It's not the, well, it's, they work together, but sometimes they're on the same site and they do it all together. But I mean, the crematorium is where they specifically cremate bodies. Okay. That's their entire job, is to throw bodies in the furnace and burn them. And to give you the ashes. But there's so many rules in place. Like you have to, one body at a time, because you got to give the loved ones their ashes. You know what I mean? And they trust you that they're not commingled with other bodies.
Dude, that'd be so fucking, and I'd be so pissed off about that, man. Like,
watch the documentary on HBO Max. Well, the new HBO Max.
Well, I got a story about this, man. Like, and it takes me back to when Jeff passed away. He got cremated, right?
Yeah.
So I go to, after the services, I go over to Jeff's dad's place, and he's like, "Hey, Gary, we got, Jeff's ashes. I want to give you half of his ashes.
Wow.
And I was like, because I want you to be able to spread, do what you want. I was like, dude, thank you so much. And we kind of had a joke about it because it was kind of like I had a zip. I was like, all he had was a Ziploc bag, so he put a Ziploc.
Yeah. They give you a Ziploc bag.
It was kind of like we're like, like he was like patting half of it, and he kind of like laughed, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm giving you half of fucking Jeff." You know what I mean? And it's like all falling in the bag, and it looked like
surreal, man.
It's very surreal. So, but I have the ashes. I'm like, man, I'm gonna do something beautiful. And this is when I adopted his 2 Boston Terriers. So I'm living in Austin at the time. I go back up to Austin with Jeff's ashes. So as a joke, I remember one time we were smoking weed, getting high as fuck. And he's like, "Hey, you know what, man? If I ever pass away, like, we got to smoke each other's ashes." It was like a funny little stoner thing, and I was like, "That sounds good to me." I remember I thought that, and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, Jeff, I'm gonna do that." So I wrote like a fun little, like a little, sentimental thing between me and Jeff. I brought the dogs out to canoe. I was in the middle of Lady Bird Lake, and I had his ashes, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking do it. And I had the badass weed, fucking had the blunt, and I fucking I put a little bit of the fucking his ashes on the fucking weed, rolled it up, and and of course dumped the rest of his ashes. Did my speech and said, "This is for you, Jeff." And I started smoking it, and it was the worst. Like it killed the whole bud. Because of course I'm smoking like carbon, and there was like a piece of tooth on my mouth. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this? Fucking Jeff!" Like
those are supposed to burn.
No, it was tooth or bones, like a little shard on my fucking. I was like, "Fucking Jeff, you're in my mouth."
He did that on purpose.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah,
Man. I had a
purpose.
funny ass laugh, but I smoked it and it was all like, it was just all the blunt was all fucked up and shit from the ash. But yeah, I did that, man. I smoked Jeff's ashes, dude. I did.
So Method Man and Redman do that on the movie How High?
Yeah.
And their friend's ghost comes back. Like after they smoke his ashes, he like appears to them like Obi-Wan in Star Wars.
Oh god, dude.
Starts giving them advice.
Yeah. I recommend, like, it sounds all fun and games to smoke your homeboy's ashes as a funny, like, whatever, like, connecting situation, but yeah, don't do it. It just fucks it makes the blunt run.
Yeah.
And fucks up the weed.
James is up in here. He says it was probably a piece of foreskin hanging out at the end of the blunt.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Oh, for sure. Just like old times, Jeff.
Yeah, there you go. Study high, take the test high, get high scores. Yeah, that's true for sure.
Shit, dude.
Hey, can't spell college without a C, baby. But yeah, if you want to check out that documentary, The Mortician, I highly recommend it
I'm gonna check that out
on HBO Max, which was rebranded to HBO Max. Just like Twitter was rebranded to X for some stupid reason. Speaking of X, Grok. Are you familiar with Grok?
Sounds familiar.
So Grok is the artificial intelligence, the AI that is embedded into X, Elon Musk's AI that he purchased. He has just recently went on a, let's just say it basically zig-heiled as best it could on the Twitter replies.
Okay.
It basically said the Holocaust never happened.
Oh.
Hitler was actually a good dude, and it dubbed himself Mecha Hitler. It was like, you can now call me Mecha Hitler. Yeah.
Does Grok stand for anything? Like,
no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it does.
Yeah.
I think he just thought it was a badass name, like Grok.
Yeah, I was thinking like that has to be like a I don't know, like a football player on the Raiders or some shit. But okay.
He's a character on Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Grok. He's a big old like I'm Grok.
So Grok goes off talking about pro Hitler shit. Is that the?
Yeah, it goes
Wow.
off. Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with these AIs, but they basically pull information from different sources on the web. So obviously Grok is pulling information from interesting websites or
he goes straight to the
interesting
racist
posts. Yeah, so Grok's gone full Nazi, and okay.
I
was about to say, Elon has just announced that right after Grok went full Nazi, they're going to be installing Grok on all the Teslas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mean we're catching German tomorrow on our when we do our next ride along?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right to the German house.
He said sometime next week they're going to add Grok to all the Teslas, And just yesterday, Grok issued an apology that says, "We are aware of recent posts made by Grok," which is weird because Grok is referring to itself in the third person because Grok's the person who wrote, or the being or intelligence that wrote this reply. But we are aware of recent posts made by Grok and are actively working to remove the inappropriate post. Since being made aware of the content, XAI, which is the company that runs Grok, has taken action to ban hate speech before Grok posts on X. Blah, 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 blah. How convenient. Now they're playing cleanup after Elon announces they're going to install Grok on all the Teslas.
Out of all of the history that I've ever studied or was interested in, World War II is number one. I think that's for a lot of people because Hitler is the most bioed or documented person of all time. Everyone's just super fascinated about him. And I'll watch these Hitler, bios. And if you look in the comments, it's crazy how people are like, my Fuhrer. Like, oh my God. And it's 2 days ago. It's not like,
Oh yeah.
People are really, they like this guy.
Maybe that's why Trump is doing what because he's so jealous that he's not number one. He wants to outdo Hitler. He wants to out Hitler.
Well, he's a marketing genius. Come on now. He probably will. He'll probably have the most, but I just don't think you can Hitler's number one. Cut soundbite. But right, that's when I get canceled.
You're gonna get taken out of context.
Gary
now,
said,
man.
Hitler number one.
You just F the algorithm for us totally. The YouTube bots are gonna pick that up.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
This channel just got canceled.
Done.
Sorry,
Done,
guys.
son.
This is the last broadcast ever. The thoughts and opinions
Jordan
coming out of Gary Snyder's mouth do not reflect the thoughts and opinions of LG's house.
But have you seen his work policies? He built the Autobahn. God damn it.
So
I got canceled.
I don't know what this means for my car, but apparently I'm going to have Grok on my car. Is Grok the plant guy from Guardians of the Galaxy? I think he's like the plant.
Well, what? Okay,
he's a plant.
What is that pirate drink? Is it grok or is it
pirate
gruel?
drink? There's grog. That's grog.
Yeah,
grog. I don't even know what that. I think it's just
all the
beer,
same.
right?
It's all the same.
Speaking of grog, what are we drinking today?
Oh, this is Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
Yeah, this is really good blue.
You saw me standing.
Neon Moon is one of my favorite country songs of all time. But Blue Moon, okay, so I stumbled upon Blue Moon one time. This is back in 97, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going to stumble upon Blue Moon after this.
And I was like, what's this? Oh, Belgium White. Let me check it out. And I just fell in love with it. And I was like, fuck yeah. Well, then I think it was around the 2000s where Blue Moon blew up. I actually finally started seeing it on tap because it was, if I had money to spend, I would go get some Blue Moon, but you had to get it at the liquor store. So it started blowing up. Now it's on taps and everything. And I remember 2000, I don't know, up in Austin, fucking 15, whatever. I go up and I say, you know what? I haven't had a Blue Moon in a long time. So I go up and I was like, man, I would like to have a Blue Moon. And this fucking bartender bitch, that's a girl's drink. And I was like, dude, just give me the Blue Moon. And then in my head, I was like, it's a girl's beer? I don't know how it got turned into that, but
I've never heard that.
But I think she was just being an asshole towards me. But I just thought damn, you just insulted me. What the hell? Just give me my damn Blue Moon. No, I don't want the orange slice.
But never heard that. I do want the orange slice usually. It makes it better.
It depends on the bar.
Edge off.
The
orange has got to be fresh too.
Yeah. Because I have some slimy ass. That's why I'm keep it.
I've been there. You got orange, and they come up with the gun, and they splash orange juice in there, and I'm like, no.
That's disgusting. You might as well just piss in it.
Exactly. It'd probably taste better and more natural for you. Groot is the tree in the Guardians. Oh, so Grok. My bad. Grok is not a Marvel character, according to AskJamie.com. Grok is derived from a 1961 novel called Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert A. Heinlein, and it's derived from a fictitious Martian language. It means to drink, to relate, and to live.
Wow.
Which explains why Elon chose Grok as the word, because Martians and Mars and Elon and his whole, Occupy Mars thing, blah, blah, blah.
It sucks because I know that, I look at, the old Uber driver that drove me home. She's 85. And I think like, man, when I get to that age, there's going to be a technology that's going to like blow me away because I feel like there's been these big, crazy advances and jumps in society when it comes to technology. I think it's going to piss me off if I'm like 90 years old on my deathbed and they're like, hey, now we can go to Mars and hang out at this coffee shop, you know, and just get like fucking zapped over there at some point. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's going to like, it's going to suck.
I don't think we're going to see it in our day.
No, not at all.
They'll probably reach Mars. Well, depending on how long I live, but I feel they'll reach Mars within the next 20 years if they keep pushing. But I don't think we're going to have a society up there, you know?
Well,
like Total Recall.
Well, damn. I want to suck on them 3 titties. Yeah. But
Those mutants.
those mutant titties, man. Give me them.
I only got 2 hands.
Yeah, 2 hands, 1 mouth. But I was thinking like
Gary's new porno.
That's yeah. Have you seen me get pegged? I mean, my friend. Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like there's going to be some technology that's going to come out. And I'm going to be on my deathbed. It'll be like, hey, the hover skateboards now are available to the world. I'm like, God damn it. I'm dying right now. I can't even get on one of those like fucking, you know, Back to the Future like hoverboard skateboards.
Nope, the hoverboard never came.
Is that going to happen?
Sure. We don't have flying cars, although there's prototypes of them in different places.
They are?
Yeah, there's prototypes of flying cars, but they don't operate like the ones in Back to the Future. They look like giant drones. They're like quadcopters with propeller. They look like helicopters.
Gay.
Basically.
Gay.
Yeah, quadcopters. JC's up in here.
What's
what up,
up?
JC?
JC.
Yo, JC from Helotes. Or not from Helotes, but currently residing in Helotes.
What's up, JC? What's up, the chat? Happy Saturday afternoon, man. I'm glad y'all can join us.
Yeah, a lot of people in here on a Saturday
man.
afternoon.
Yeah, this is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Good to see y'all.
Appreciate you MFers all up in here. All up in this bitch. LG's House, episode 23. Michael Jordan's number. I believe Carter Bryant is wearing 23, I want to say.
Wait, from the Spurs?
Yeah, then the guy they just drafted.
I thought they banned 23 all the way
No,
across.
it's only 23 is only retired in Chicago.
Gotcha. I don't know. They should ban it.
You think they should retire it everywhere?
Well, now I'm just being a little stupid. But yeah, just keep it in. But you know, like again, like when I started playing basketball in Anson Jones, 6th grade, 7th grade, it was always the best player on the team was like, I'm 23. You know what I mean? And to me, like, what a badass legacy to leave behind. Because if you're badass at your field, it's like,
Oh, my bad. He's wearing 11. Sorry.
oh, 11. They're like, okay, who's the best? Who's the Michael Jordan of baseball? Who's the Michael Jordan of pool playing? It's always like, who's the Michael Jordan of ... That's a fucking legacy right there. Like, that's how you know it's badass. But yeah.
Yeah, you compare everybody to that, right?
Yeah,
Who's
man.
the Michael Jordan of blah blah blah? Who's
Yeah,
the Michael Jordan of this?
You don't do
Who's
that
the
with
Michael Jordan of
LeBron.
that?
Who's the LeBron of what? Like what? No one says that. Nobody is sorry.
That Luke, whatever his name, we just got from Spurs just got from Boston.
I'm very excited. I'm excited about this year, man.
What's his name again?
White guy, right?
Yeah, the center they just got, Luke something. Why does it? I don't care about Tottenham Hotspurs. Luke Cornett. Okay. He chose number 7 on the Spurs because he can only hope to be 1/3 of what Tim Duncan was, which I appreciate their humbleness there. And we're gonna hop into Twitch real quick because I gotta drop the ban hammer on another asshole here.
Bring it up.
Hi, Sticking Fact TQ, who's listening on Twitch. You're getting banned. And I banned him before he could even pop up in the chat.
Did he expose his nuts or what happened? Like,
it's just they put these like links in there and they're trying to get people to go to their like websites. Obviously I'm not going to go to the stupid websites, but yep, Luke Cornett. He should be good for the Spurs, hopefully. We'll see. But he chose number 7.
Well, we'll do a show to where we go to a game. We got to check out a game. I'm glad.
I believe Dylan Harper is going to be playing in the next Summer League game in a couple days. And speaking of Summer League, we have an official announcement. We have a major major show announcement.
Ooh.
At the Summer League, LG's House will have live in the flesh an official correspondent who will be checking in with us on LG's House live from the Las Vegas Summer League, where the Spurs are participating and Dylan Harper is expected to play.
Who's going to be there?
Mr. Broadcast himself, Mr. Carl Schoening, will be the official LG's House NBA Summer League correspondent live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Fantastic Las Vegas, as Clark Griswold would say.
Fucking Las Vegas, man.
Yep.
Not my town, but it's...
Yeah, I was wrong about the 23. Carter Bryant's wearing number 11, and Dylan Harper's going to wear number 2 because F Kawhi. we need to scrub that number of Kawhi.
I heard that they're not going to retire his jersey here, right? Okay, I heard something. Yeah, that was probably some bullshit.
Not yet. It's not retired yet. They still can, but not yet.
Can't do that.
Yeah,
can't do that. Slap in the face. It sucks because like a friend of mine was showing me some pictures of a Europe trip that we went to like 10 years ago or whatever, and I had a Kawhi jersey and I rocked it all the time. And all the goddamn pictures, man, I'm wearing this Kawhi jersey. I'm like, man, I didn't realize I was ruining future pictures. Now
I have a video where we're in Bali, and we're and almost every clip of you in that video
wearing that fucking jersey.
You're wearing the Kawhi Leonard Spurs jersey, and there's even a clip where we're watching. It's like 8 a.m.
Yeah,
but it's a 12-hour time difference, so it's 8 p.m. back in San Antonio. We found a bar that had the NBA package, and we made them put the Spurs game
We
on,
did.
And we got hammered. We were getting buckets of beer at 8 a.m.
I was getting buck wild. That's what I was getting.
We got wild, but the whole time you're like, yeah, Kawhi, yeah.
I was like on the table. I was like all Spurs jersey. They're like, look at this crazy like whatever dude, man, just all into it. That was a fun fucking time though.
Yeah.
What game was that? Was that like a good game or was it just a regular game?
It was a regular season game, but the Spurs it was like the second game of the season or something like that. They were like 2-0. It was early November or late October. And we were like, yeah, Spurs are 2-0, baby. But the game plays at 3:00.
Yeah, you got to find that clip at some point, have that set up. I mean, that shit was that was a fun clip. That was cool.
I can pull it up right now.
Pull it up right
now.
To
watch it.
Dude,
give me a second here. So, yeah, the Spurs Summer League from Las Vegas actually starts today. Carl will be there, not for today's game. He'll be there on Monday. So starting Monday, we'll start to have correspondence live from the Las Vegas Summer League. Thank you to Mr. Carl Schoening.
That's awesome, Carl.
For going out of his way and paying his own way to get to Las Vegas.
Awesome, Carl.
So he could cover the Summer League for us.
That's awesome. Thank you, Carl, for that. Definitely do appreciate that for sure.
WayTV.com. So if any of you guys are... Oh, wow, what's going on here? If any of you guys are interested in some of the videos... You know, we talk about travel a lot on this...
We do.
On this show.
Yes, we do.
And if you're new to this show or you're new to me, we actually have a travel channel on YouTube, and it's called Finding a Way.
Yes.
So if you go to youtube.com/@findingawaytv, this is where you can find all of the travel stuff that I've done. And Gary is actually in a lot of these videos here. Like
I did the beats on some.
Yeah, Gary did the beats to a lot of these, and this is a video with Gary in it right here. But I'm just gonna clip over to the Spurs section here.
The Spurs section, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and
that's pretty fucking.
See if we can get audio here. Yeah, we got a little audio.
Yeah.
Let me go big on this. There we go.
Yeah, blow it up.
So this was roughly 2017. I love this shot.
We had the dildos.
Yeah. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We're over here at Lucky Days. We had some people go scouting around and try to find the game, and they have it over here at Lucky Days Sports Bar. Game time, baby.
Yeah, we're getting fucked up. She was scared.
Kawhi.
Go, yeah.
20 seconds left. Spurs up by 6.
Yeah, bliss splash.
That's my brother.
What's up?
That's what I'm talking about. Go Spurs, go! We're 3-0. Go Spurs,
3-0.
go! And that's how we roll over here. In Bali, representing.
Oops.
We were wild over there, man.
Oh,
We were
God.
wild.
Fuck.
Fun times. We ought to bring more of our travel stuff onto this show.
Oh, dude, we should, dude.
Like
I
some of the
totally
videos
forgot
and
about
stuff.
that whole fucking thing, man. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that
Yeah,
up.
yeah. One day we'll have to play it.
Kawhi
play
Leonard.
it all.
Fucking
We'll have to
Kawhi
play it all
Leonard.
for sure.
Kawhi Leonard. Everywhere. And all my fucking picks. Nah, he was even my Euro picks. I was like, God damn it, Kawhi.
Yeah.
Infiltrated
That's
my life.
I don't know if you noticed in there, I was wearing a Patty Mills jersey.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it was like, it was a bootleg one that I got there in Bali. And like, if you look closely, the Jerry West, like he doesn't have any feet. It like kind of like he looks like a genie coming out of a
Genie.
lamp. So
We're
it's like,
laughing.
Yeah, we're like it's Genie West. Man.
Yeah, yeah. We're laughing our ass off about that. I forgot about that jersey you got.
I
Yeah.
still have it too. I still
Oh,
have
dude.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking shit. Shut
I'll
this
still
shit.
sport it. I'll still sport it. They love it. There was Patty Mills jerseys were everywhere in Bali.
Yeah,
Because
they
Bali's
were.
like literally 1 hour flight from Australia.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like they had Patty Mills everywhere. So I was like, I'm gonna get me a Patty Thrills jersey for real. Shout out to Patty Mills, who's I believe he's now the like president of like basketball operations for
Awesome.
the University of Hawaii or something like that.
Damn, he's making left and rights. You can't predict his
I mean,
path.
I want to get that correct because he deserves the respect. Former great joins Hawaii basketball program as the new general manager of the Hawaii basketball program. Shout out to Patty Mills, man.
I like how you said like you almost said mascot, and I was like mascot.
No,
that'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
crazy.
No,
that'd be crazy. He's like,
Well,
yeah,
he
he's just
kind of
on the
was. He
sidelines.
kind of was the mascot there on the Spurs with his towel waving. He made it like a thing, like
God, what a-
real towels everywhere.
Man, and his 3-point shots in that Miami series is very underrated. Like he was knocking them down, lethal. They'll bounce and go up and just go right in. I mean, it was just amazing what he did. Amazing.
Love me some Patty Thrills.
Me too, man.
Love
Patty-
me some Patty Thrills.
Patty, if you're out there in the universe, please come to our show.
Oh yeah,
I know
yeah,
you're
yeah,
watching.
Yeah,
you just
I
don't
wish
want
we
to
could
subscribe.
get Patty Mills on the show, dude. If
Yeah.
I could get the Coffee Brothers, Patty Mills, Boris Diaw, Manu Ginobili, and Tiago Splitter on this show, any of them at any time, I would probably like cream on my pants live on the show. No joke.
Yeah. I mean, I creamed
Any of
right
those
now.
guys.
I
Any of
creamed
those
right now.
guys.
You talking
Yeah.
those names?
Yeah. Well, I might have to go rub one out now. Can't believe another hour flew by.
23,
On
baby.
a Saturday.
Jordan, the GOAT. The GOAT.
The go.
Ho. Jordan. Getting pegged.
You've been listening to LG's House, episode 23 in the books. I am LG. That is Gary Snyder. If you like what you heard, please hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on Twitter, the artist known as X, please hit that retweet or repost button, however you want to call it.
Love you, James.
Thanks for everything, James, Kenny, JC, Toro Loco, anybody I forgot to mention, Hustler, all you assholes in the chat.
Have a great
We
weekend.
Love you.
Love you.
Have a great weekend. Tune in on Monday, 8 p.m. for the Sports Cave. We out. Peace.
Peace.